The following is an update and technical analysis on crude oil, West Texas Intermediate futures displayed across the daily time frame. And we had a swift recovery off this ascending uptrend line, as I previously discussed in that previous video on the coverage of crude oil, West Texas Intermediate futures. We had additional for 3 or 4 days in a row here backtesting the ascending uptrend price support level, which held with conviction there. Long traders, bull traders really helped out. We had some big headlines rock the crude oil market space today as it surged into the quarter's close with a fiery rally here off this key inflection point, blasting, reignited where the technicals provided its eclipse off this bullish falling wedge pattern. You had multiple key technical divergences across that entire span of time here. Nice divergent low, textbook bullish falling wedge pattern. You had that initial breakout. And you had additional backtests off that key inflection point that really held there. The technicals were primed for just a massive rally, fiery rally that ignited when President Trump's bold vow to clamp down on Russian crude exports, targeting the world's third largest producer at a critical inflection point. And his hardline stance on Iran poured further fuel into the rally as prices erupted, taking out its 50 and 100-day moving average on a validated, solidified candle close, a technical ignition lifting crude, not only for the month, but back to even for the quarter, marking a dramatic end to a volatile stretch in the global energy battlefield here. And I had just made it very clear that the 618 fib 766 level had massive key, big time reactionary highs, reactionary lows across that entire span of time, in correlation and confluence of its 50-day moving average and its 100, and that was taken out with authority today. Make no mistake about it. You had a first solidified breakout buy signal amongst the bullish falling wedge pattern. This solidifies into a secondary buy signal here. The technicals are screaming that bullish structure is textbook. You have breakout, you have the divergence, you have a volume spike, fib alignment, where the breakout aligned perfectly with the 618 fib retracement level, acting as really a launch pad where the moving average convergence, histogram, and signal line are rising sharply here, moving to the upside, making a rolling, churning hill where momentum is back in bullish control with the relative strength index rising above the 61 handle here, of confirming strong trend acceleration, where crude closed the quarter with authority here, powered by geopolitics, technical firepower, and a surge in momentum. The crude train has left the station, and those not on board are already chasing steam.